This is the Plus One podcast with me, Izzy.
And me, Suzie. And in each episode, we're going to be yapping about the highs, lows, and lows of parenting.
We're here to remind you that life isn't over when you have a baby. You're just a baddie with a buggy now.
Yeah.
Ooh. Okay, welcome back. We're back with another amazing podcast because we know you love it because we've been getting all the feedback. Not to be big-headed, but
No, guys, the DMs have been so cute and the personal messages. I've been dying at them.
Yeah, do you know what? I'm so gassed because
I am.
obviously we did this because we wanted to, but obviously it's for everyone else as well. So, yeah.
And my favourite one was a story a girl made that she said, I feel like this is finally a podcast where I can relate to it, and it sounds like just like listening to your mates.
Yeah, that was so nice.
That was
there
cute,
was also
wasn't
a
it?
podcast.
That was the aim, by the way, guys.
Yeah, it was.
That was literally the aim.
Not a podcast. There was a DM that also said about the government, some sort of government funding. I actually want to crop it and post it. Let's post it on the story because it was about the girl was basically saying that her daughter goes to school, but she gets a lot of the hours paid through something that I've never heard of. Yeah, I need to. Let's look into it,
and then we can post it with some information on the page.
Yeah,
should we do that?
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, nice. Okay, we're recording this as episode 1's just gone out and episode 2's about to come out. So, just to let you know, guys, where we're at.
Yeah, and so before we start properly, I'm so pissed off. Okay, because I went to get my hair trimmed. Sorry, I just was about to have this rant. Okay, I went to get my hair trimmed. You know, when you go, you're like, yeah, I'm gonna cut off like this much.
Yes, that's how much I'm willing to lose.
My hair got butchered, and I've never had long like this.
What's wrong with it?
No, babe. It was down on my. I could feel it on my bum. Okay. I could feel it on my bum. I've never had long hair. True, my son gave me that beautiful long hair and now it's gone. I'm just pissed off.
No, but like it feels like a lot when you go from there to there. That's a lot.
Babe, but it's not even covering my... if it's cold, it's not covering my titty. Do you know how upset that is?
That's the whole aim, guys. We like the coverage,
babe, don't
the
do
titty
that.
coverage.
You're making me jealous.
Oh.
Put it away.
I thought she was about to say that looks terrible.
I'm joking. It's beautiful. I would never.
Your skin's glowing.
Oh, thanks. Okay.
No, drop the skincare routine.
I think I need to, but there's not much to it. So
tell me.
I'm literally using that. Is it? I don't want to say the brand, but Skin Food because I want people to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Skin Food.
We'll DM you privately because we're talking about you.
And yeah, that's it.
What is it? A cleanser? What is it? Tell me.
Face like a cream, face cream. Yeah, it's called Skin Food.
So are you like cleansing and doing everything normally, putting on the cream and that's it?
Yeah, so before I was doing the most, but I realised doing the most makes my skin break out.
I think that's why I'm breaking out. I think I was doing the most.
Like I'm like all these skin curl girlies and they're like put this cream on, then this oil, then this. I was trying it and then like my skin was looking terrible.
Maybe that's why I've had loads of breakouts recently and there's these 3 spots here that haven't budged. So maybe I'm going to strip it back. And I'll try your little brand that you mentioned.
I can send it to you.
Your little brand.
I do 3 things. I have a face wash, and then I use like a vitamin C like capsule.
Oh yeah, I love them.
Yeah, because I was getting like sun damage. And sometimes I use the retinol, depending. So I like do, and then just the Skin Food.
Skin Food every day.
Every day.
Okay, I'm noted.
Just Skin Food. I used to use what's it called? Emma Hardy.
What's that?
You know that? It's a brand, but they have a really good face balm and cleanser.
I don't feel like I've ever heard of it.
Okay,
it's
have
really
a look
at the logo and check it out.
Yeah, that and Anyway, we should do a skincare thing.
We'll do a skincare thing. I mean, I'm no one to be given skincare.
I would do it.
And then, that's her bag.
Yeah, I'm proper into that.
Sponsor her, baby.
Yeah, come on.
Last night, I'm going to just talk about what I did last night.
Yeah, let's go.
So I had my collab supper club with Jerkish. If you haven't heard of Jerkish, it's run by Naz, who used to do Bando Belly. But she is half Jamaican and half Turkish Cypriot. Okay. Jerkish. And it's in Peckham. It's in Jumbi. And I just think she's one of the best cooks ever. And she's just such a vibe. So we decided to come together and blend all 3 heritage and everything together. And we created this like a Easter feast. And it was the vibes. It was amazing.
I'm so pissed. I was meant to come, but Ryan went to work. I was meant to come to that, and then I was meant to go to Leela Ike's show.
Yeah, that was it. You were
babe. I didn't go to anything.
I didn't message you because I didn't want to make you feel like, where are you?
No, I wanted to come. I went to my bed. Like, I'm fuming. I was so pissed off.
Sometimes bed is calling.
My bed wasn't calling.
Actually, your bed wasn't calling.
My bed was not calling.
Ryan's work was calling.
Ryan's work was calling.
And you were like, can you leave him alone and go on airplane mode?
I was like to him, all right, I'm going to start getting ready now. I'm going. And then he was like, who's babysitting? And I was like, you? And then he was like, no, my work just called me. I was like, and then he was like, what about your aunt? And my aunt was in Italy. What about your mum? My mum was working.
Also, your aunt is doing today.
Yeah, she would have done last night, but
oh, bless her.
Then my friend was going to do it because I put in the oh, sorry guys, the buzzing.
It's okay. Buzzball.
My friend was going to do it.
Yeah.
But
I
don't know any other mums can relate to this, okay? I always ask, like, can you do it? Can you do it? I was just asking. And then, like, I thought about it, and she has no kids, and she's not, like, the best.
I hear it.
And I was just a bit like, am I going to be more worried about what's going on at home and not enjoy my life?
Also, I feel like with a baby, it's a bit more techie.
If it was Ocean, I'll be like, Ocean goes to bed at 7, she's gone. Like, she don't wake up until the morning. But True, he's a bit like, he goes to bed at 7, but sometimes he wakes up at 11 for a bottle, or like he started to sleep through the night.
Nice. But also that's like unpredictable. Yeah. Nappy changing, feeds, burping, everything. I think it's a lot with a baby. I'd probably only really trust another mum that's had a baby. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
Or like a dad, obviously, but you know what I'm trying to say.
1,000,000%. So I was just like, because even sometimes when he coughs, he's just having a little cough. She's like, oh my God, is he okay? And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
He's
also,
fine.
did she listen? Our podcast hasn't gone out yet with True chitter-chatting in the background.
No, it hasn't. Oh my God.
So she doesn't even know what she's in for with him, the chat box.
Back to
so last night. So did that, and then so fun. We had 2 sittings, one at 6 and then one at 8 o'clock. And
do you have another one?
Not with her, but we might do. Maybe it's an exclusive. I don't know. We have talked about it, but we might do a summer barbecue one. Ooh. Because both like cultures and Jamaica actually really very much like barbecue situation. 100%. So we might do that. I think that could be a vibe for summer feels. So that was really good. I was quite buzzing after that. Got home and Amira's been sleeping really well. She's normally really good. She'll have like a whole month of sleeping really well, and then she'll have like a few days of being like annoying, but she is ill. Anyway, she kept me up last night all night.
What was she doing?
Just screaming for no reason. It was just, but the problem is because both our babies they're quite similar, Ocean and Amira, where they've been sleep trained and they're good sleepers.
Yeah.
When I don't know about you, but I think I know. When I grab Amira and put her into our bed when she's like crying, she thinks it's party time, girl.
Yeah.
She thinks she doesn't lie down and go to sleep like, oh, snuggle. She's like, Daddy, or she'll do this nose. Mouth, eyes. Like she'll go through the whole vocabulary of her words, and I'm like, wrap it up. Girl.
I actually get so mad. I'm like, oh my god, in your bed. Come on, we're not doing this. Mummy needs to sleep.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Ocean has been waking up a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's like it's my own problem because I still have Ocean on the dodo.
Oh, the dummy.
So like she does this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it, but she just turned 2 and she loves it, and like it's kind of like I've told her the fairies are coming to take it, and now she keeps saying it. So now like I'm gonna pretend the fairies come, and I'm gonna put it outside, and I'm gonna say, oh, they left it for you because they said that you can have 1 more week with the dodo. This is my plan, okay? Then the dodo is gone. Every dodo in the house is gone because her breath in the morning is honestly stinks.
Kicking.
Okay, and I can't, Mummy. I'm like,
not the hot breath. But I want to know, anyone at home, your techers for the dummy.
Yeah, please. Go. How do we get the dummy like in a nice way? Like she's not gonna get to 3 with that dummy. She was 2 in January. Yeah. She's 2. True doesn't have a dummy, so there's no excuse there. But it's like at 7 o'clock, she knows. She says, "Mummy, bath, dodo, bed." Like that's our routine. So it's like, but what she's doing is at the moment. The dodo, she's coughing because she's ill as well. Right. So she's coughing. The dodo falls out. And then she's like, Mummy, dodo. It's literally next to your head, hun.
But
just
look. She just get it.
She just doesn't get it. This is one thing. Like, she gets everything else.
That's actually really crazy.
She will find a tiny bead that I'm asking her to find. But the dodo, it's like she wants me to come in, put it in her mouth, put the cover over her and say, see you later.
And check in.
Yeah.
We got rid of it when she was 5 months when we did the sleep training. Just because when we did the first night, I got up 3 times in the night because she was obviously too small then to find the dummy to put it in her mouth. So then I was like, we can't do this. So it was cold turkey the next night.
That's why I should
It was
have
tough
done.
though. It was pretty raw because we went cold turkey on it, and it just.
I also think like because I was pregnant, I just wanted the easiest life.
It makes sense.
I understand why sometimes I see these big kids with dodos.
Now you understand.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I think it's gross to be honest, because like it just stinks. But it just gives you an easier life. But it's going. By July, let's tune back in. It's gone.
I think before July. What are we in April?
No, because she has to go.
Why?
She has to go to Spain with my
you
aunt
want it
because
for
I'm
them.
working. Like
I feel like you're putting it off a lot.
I
It
am.
could be just.
Oh,
I
she
think
loves it so
But
much.
they say I think it's with kids 3 days to break her habit.
Yeah.
And like, as you potty trained now, because I was going to ask you
She's
about
nearly
this.
potty trained.
So don't you think that might be? She's learning. Could be a good time to do it.
Yeah.
How is the potty training going anyway? Because I might start next week with a mirror.
It is long.
Is it long?
Yeah.
My mate sent me a coursing. I think it's the same woman that did the sleep training course that we did, and she done it in 3 days.
Potty train.
Yeah.
Okay, send me the course.
I will.
Because right now
I'm gonna
she's
try
on
and do it next
pull-ups.
week. Okay.
She's on pull-ups, so she can pull up. She can.
Can she?
Yeah, she can do all of that.
I might get a mirror on that.
Yeah, the potty's downstairs.
Cool. You've got the little toilet, haven't you?
Yeah, but it's like, I feel like she's still. It's the weeing's fine.
The poos.
It's the poos.
What do you mean? She doesn't want to do it in there.
It's too.
Or it's too messy.
No, I think like her mind doesn't know that the poo's coming like.
What, as in the feeling of needing a poo?
Yeah.
Got ya. Okay.
So like yesterday I could see her because I know exactly when she's gonna do a poo. She crouches and she like kind of hides a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you doing a poo? No.
No, Amira does that. No.
I'm like, are you doing a poo? Yes, mummy. I'm like, on the toilet now. And then she's like waddling and I'm like, have you already done the poo? And then she's like, no.
Not turtling on the way to the toilet.
Honestly. And then she sat down and it was in her nappy. But then she looked at it and she was so shocked.
To see it herself.
Yeah, so I think it's like, it was good for her to look at it. We're getting there. I need this thing. I think with the summer coming up, it's easier for her to run around with just, I've bought her
100%.
knickers. So
That's
she
what I'm
puts her
aiming
knickers
for.
on.
Yeah.
And like, if she wees, she feels wet and she doesn't like that. So.
And then overnight, is she in a pull-up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because
she can't wake up and tell me she needs the toilet.
Oh, because every morning, pretty much every morning that I go get a mirror, she's had done a poo. So she's a morning pooer mostly.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know how. So I'd have to do that, but I've been leading up to this, and I've been taking her to the toilet with me to watch me wee.
Yeah. So that's how I started.
Okay, cool. So she's like now used to it. Wee.
Yeah.
Mummy do wee. Blah,
Me
blah, blah.
do wee wee. Mummy do wee wee.
She's not at me do wee wee yet, but
Okay,
yeah.
wee wee.
And then like, do I introduce the poo element? This is a really disgusting conversation. I'm so sorry, producer Joss.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then she
I
gets
kind
used
of
to
did.
seeing
Yeah.
it.
She said, yeah, mummy do poo poo.
Mummy do poo poo. Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Well, we do that. This is the glam life of being a mum.
Yeah. Okay. The next thing about it is the portable potty.
So you doing normal potty, the toilet,
And the portable potty.
and the portable potty. So you got the steps up to the loo. No.
She just climbs up there.
Okay, cool.
My child.
I feel like she's quite tall, Ocean.
She's so tall. Like she was around 4-year-olds, and everyone thought she was 4. She's 2, but she's really advanced.
She
and
is.
She's really.
I have to agree.
She's really tall.
She's really advanced. I feel like Ocean is so advanced for her age.
I
Like
know, I
everything.
don't know.
How quickly she was talking and how much she understands everything.
She can draw a smiley face. She can
That's
count
so
to 10.
good. Yeah.
I don't know.
Amira can count to 8.
I love that. Well, okay, Ocean was doing great 1 to 10, and now she just goes 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm like,
Yeah,
what about
she's-
1, 2, 3?
she
She's
forgot
like
about them.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm like, okay, cool. You're still counting. Let's go. She's like singing now loads as well.
Yeah, Amira's like doing loads of nursery rhymes.
Yeah.
It's so cute. So I'll maybe I'll upload a video. But Wheels on the Bus, she knows all the bars now. Because then she'll do the sign language. Yeah, that one she loves, rude bitch. And then she'll go, I love you with the sign language. I love you.
Oh,
so
I
cute.
love her. I remember when she was doing.
But she learned a lot of Miss Rachel, and then the wheels on the bus. She definitely learned them because she's doing the sign language to go with it as well, which is really cute. But I feel like for me, I don't know about. It might be different for you for Ocean, but I feel like for Amira, the biggest development I've noticed is since she turned like about 19, 20 months onwards. It's like this, like at the minute. It's like every day.
Yeah, it keeps going.
It's mad, isn't it? Was it the same for Ocean?
Yeah, every day.
Mad,
like,
isn't it?
Even now, from 1 to 2 is crazy.
Crazy.
Like, and every day she's just saying something or doing something, or like I can fully say to her, so I'm not good at this months. My child was born in January. Yeah. She's 2. So I
think it depends. I'll say 18 months, but now at the minute I'm saying she's 2 in June.
No, yeah, now she's 2. I don't know.
Just say
she's 2 and 4 months.
Okay.
April 4, yeah, 2 and 4 months. So she does like I can say, Ocean, can you go over? Like I do stuff just to see. I'm like, can you go over to the table, and on top of my shoes there's a tiny white box, and inside the tiny white box there's 2 like this gel for True's teeth. Can you go and get it? She went and got it.
You're lying.
I swear to God, I was literally like, that was yesterday. I was like,
I birthed a genius.
She literally was like, I get in her bed sometimes when like True's asleep in the bed and I just need 10 more minutes because she's got a big girl bed now.
Has she?
Yeah, she hasn't got a cot.
Oh my God, you did it.
I know, yeah, that's a big thing. I forgot to even say that. So her cot, you can take the cot side off.
I'm the same as mine. I haven't got there yet.
Yeah, and I was just like, she's 2, she's going to nursery, like let me just try it. She fell out. She's fallen out so many times. Like I've had to put loads of cushions.
Yeah.
Because when she falls out and I look at her at the camera, she's just sitting on the floor. I think she's so confused.
It happens even when you're an adult, no?
Yeah.
Falling out of bed sometimes.
Yeah, it's happened to me quite a few times. But yeah, I have to go in and put her back in. But she's such like, anyone that comes around, she's like, do you want to see my big girl bed?
Oh, I love
I'm like,
yeah, I do.
Yeah, I mean, it's not...
Slay, Ocean.
Yeah, I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
Wait, where was I even going with this?
We said about...
the talking. Okay.
The talking.
So, like, we were in the bed and she, like, jumped down. She went, wait a minute. I was like, what? She was like, wait a minute. I need to get Peppa Pig. I said, where did you learn that?
That's
like,
mad.
Where did you learn? Wait a minute. I'm like...
Yeah, that's mad. It's mad. They probably pick up on everything now, don't they?
She comes in the kitchen when, like, me and my partner are there and she's like... Mommy, Daddy, hug like a family. Yeah. And she's like, oh. Yeah, and like pulls us all together.
Do you think that's nursery?
I don't know. Well, I always say like, like if like me and Raya are tired, I'll be like, come on, let's get in the bed like a family. Like,
that's nice.
And do a family time.
Yeah.
Just so they can watch some TV and I can go back to sleep for 10 minutes, if I'm being honest. But
there's always an ulterior motive.
Yeah, I think that's where she's got it from.
That's cute. Yeah. But it's mad when they repeat stuff like that. Because then I must have drilled the word careful into Mira so much from being so, just being a toddler. So now she just goes, careful, careful. And the new one is, and I didn't even, I only clocked her doing this when I was recording a video of her doing something. Oh, she has this kitchen. She has a toy kitchen. And there's like a little like, I think it's actually like a calculator, but it kind of looks like a phone. So she thinks it's a phone because she sees Mummy on her phone. And then she's been picking it up, and then she says a lot of gibberish. She goes, la 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 la, whatever, and then she goes, "See you later, bye."
Oh yeah. Ocean used to do that. Ocean did the same thing around the same age.
See you later, bye.
Yeah, Ocean, like when I put her to bed now, she goes, "Good night, night, see you tomorrow, see you later, goodbye, bye, Mummy, night. I'm like,
when they reel the vocabulary off, innit? Everything that they've learned.
The phone thing is so cute though,
it's so cute because I was saying I'm pretending to have phone. I know it's, but then our mums are on their phone all the time, but the landline,
yeah.
No? But you'd be like this. Kids these days are like that.
Yeah, I'll be like, hello.
Another
thing that's happened with Ocean is we taught her our names.
I think you told me this.
Or did I say it on the podcast already?
Just say it again. No, I don't think you did.
Oh, well,
did you?
I'm
going to do it again.
I'm going to say it again because I think it's very important. Mm-hmm. And I'm just personally saying this to all mums. Teach your kids and dads. Teach your kids your names, because it's like, if something happens or like they run off or you're in the supermarket and they're like, who's your parents? And they're going to say mummy and daddy. Like, anyone can be mummy and daddy. And for me, that was terrifying because there's crazy people in this world.
There's crazy people.
Someone could be like, yeah, I'm mummy. And then, you know, how does that person in the shop, if your child's like quite friendly, know that that's not the mummy? Like, anyway, so I taught her, Izzy and Ryan.
Yeah.
But now...
Is she calling you by your first name?
No, she calls me mummy, but she calls Ryan Daddy Ryan. And I'm like, when we go to the nursery, I'm like, do they think that she's got like 5 dads?
Yeah, oh God.
Because she's like, Daddy Ryan. I'm like, call him Daddy. And he's like, no, call me Daddy Ryan. I'm like... Oh
That's
my
a Jamaican
God.
in him that loves the nickname.
I'm literally like, bro, like, people are going to think that I've got like 10 men. And they're like, Daddy Ryan, Daddy. I'm like, but anyway, she knows.
That is amazing. Not her hotting you up at nursery.
I know. She knows her name. She knows her full name.
Good.
She can't say it properly. She can only say Ocean. She can't say the middle name and the surname properly. But
that's good.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to take that on board and do that.
Yeah, I think it's good. They pick it up quick.
Oh, yeah. Tell me. No, you started telling me about the potty. Sorry, we're going back to that. You said you've got the portable one. Was there a point to that?
So it's like...
I'm only asking you because I'm going to do the potty training next week. And
I mean, I don't love the portable potty, but it's like if we're out and she needs to pee, I have to say pee in the potty.
Yeah, because that's part of the potty training.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to feed back on the next episode in a couple of episodes on my potty training because also I'm coinciding this with the fact that because we're both on the government free hours with the kids, that means they're not in there during half term. So I've got 2 weeks off. I think you've got a week. And then I'm going to try and do it next week while she's off from nursery. So she's just at home and I can dedicate some time to doing the potty training. But the 3
days is crazy. Send me that because I honestly, I've been like on this road for a very long time. Yeah.
Interesting. Yes,
and 2 is still early. So Amira's even like...
Not even 2. But I do feel she is... I'm not necessarily thinking she's 100% ready, but I do think she's understanding more and more aware, and that's just her in general. So I'm going to give it a go and see how it goes.
Yeah, give it a go.
Because I can only... If I fail, fine, but at least we've started the journey.
Nappies are so expensive when you're buying so many for like... Yeah. It's just pointless.
It's pointless. And also I'm just thinking about like a couple of holidays, a couple of things coming up. I'm like, I just want her out of them. And... Also, to be honest, like my mum and auntie have low-key been harassing me over it because they were like, you were all potty trained at 1 and like I was sitting you on the loo. Yeah, and she was like, I was sitting you on the toilet at 6 months so you could get used to the toilet.
6 months?
Yeah. Do you know what she said to me? She said, I'd sit you all at the toilet in the morning and then I'd let you do your morning poo and then I'd feed you a boiled egg. So weird.
What?
Yeah, I don't know if it's an Arab thing, guys. I don't know. Give me some feedback. But that's what she said to get us used to the toilet, and then everyone was potty trained by 1.
I can't imagine.
Boiled eggs and poos.
He can't even sit up on the toilet.
She said, "I'd literally force you to sit on there and then just get used to the loo."
Oh my God! Okay,
they're mad, aren't they?
Please send me the 3-day thing. Also, holidays. If she's going on holiday with you, are the best way. Because she can have nothing on.
So what I'm going to do is I've got my cousin's wedding in Sweden. So on the way there, she's on my lap. But then it's literally her birthday when we go away. So then on the way back, I've had to pay for a whole bloody ticket for her. Which I'm livid about. But then she's got her own seat. So leave me alone. Stop touching me.
I don't think you should have to pay at 2.
I don't think so either. I feel like if you're happy for them to sit on your seat, or is it that you might be bothering someone else next to you? Is that also
the kids who were under 2 are bothering? Like the last time we went to Jamaica, there was a woman.
I mean climbing.
The child was under 2 and climbing on me and grabbing Ocean's hair, and like a lot was going on to the point where I was like, "Do you mind like switching with your husband?" So it's like.
Did you
say
that?
Mum and baby, husband, mum and baby, husband. Because it's just a bit like...
It's a lot.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm trying to feed
the babies
Ocean.
like want to be interacting, don't they? So that probably adds to it.
That whole flight was so weird. I've even got to Jamaica. I've got a story about that flight. It's just a tiny story, which I'm going to quickly say.
Guys, it's our podcast. We can do whatever we want.
I want to know people's opinions on this, okay? I try not to have I have an opinion, but I try not to judge. That's the thing. So there was a man, and the whole flight, he was sitting next to me, and his daughter was on his lap. Her jacket was on, and she had a hat on, and...
Was it cold?
Well, it's a bit chilly on the flight, but like, he just had her there, didn't change her nappy, and she was like crying and crying and crying and crying and crying, and like I didn't want to get involved, but I just was thinking like, I said to him like, do you need any help? Because at this point,
how else do you
Ryan had Ocean and they were both asleep, and I was just sitting there on the plane, and I was just like, maybe he needs a little bit of help. I don't know if I'm wrong for getting involved. I could be wrong for getting involved, but I just thought maybe I would want the help if I was by myself and my child was crying. And then he was like, yeah, actually, I need to go to the toilet. Like, can you look after her? And then I just thought, wait, no, I meant as in like...
help with her.
Yeah, do you...
But then he does need the loo, right? That's fair enough, no?
Yeah, but I don't know...
As in that he should have taken her with him.
Yeah.
Spice, pretty small loo, but I would have done that because you can change the toilet. Oh, yeah, of course you can change... Yeah, you take them with you and change the nappy.
Take her to the toilet. You go to the toilet, change her nappy. He might have needed a poo
and it might have been a bit hectic for him with her there. What do you think?
Oh, I would still take... I've done many with my kids on my lap. I've got two now.
I do think men struggle a lot more than us with these things. We do everything. No?
But then like, okay.
Because Dan won't do certain things. Like, I will take her into the loo with me in the morning if I need a poo. And like, there's no one else to watch her. So I don't trust her out and about doing everything. So I'll take her with me. But he wouldn't do that. But I'm just saying, that's just an opinion. Perhaps.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, also, I'm a stranger. She's a girl. I don't know. I just had so many things. But then I was like, we're on a plane. No, I didn't change her nappy. Yeah. I thought it's a step too far.
Perhaps.
We're on the plane. Obviously, no one, like, she can't go anywhere. But then I'm like, would I feel comfortable
leaving a stranger with your baby?
That's happened to me twice. Remember on the train?
Have we told that story?
Yeah, so I have so many stories about people leaving their kids with me. So I was on the train coming back from the podcast last time, and there was this girl. She was like good vibe. She came on the train, had her baby in the pram, same like sort of looked the same sort of age as True, but True was like laying down. Anyway, she just came up to me and she was like, can you watch him while I go to the toilet? And I was a bit like, I'm not gonna say no, because I hear you need to go to the toilet, and also you can't push the buggy through the train because it's like the overground train to the toilet. You'd most probably have to get off.
Yeah.
Well, if it was me, I would have got off the train. I would have walked up to where the toilet is, got back on the train.
Good idea.
Yeah, and then gone to the toilet because I don't trust anyone who I don't know with my child.
Also, on a train.
6 months. And then I was like, yeah, fine. She took so long in the toilet that I thought that she'd left her child with me. And I know that's such like a bad thing to think about. And also, again,
I think that's pretty normal. I think most people would be like, has she left this kid with me?
Yeah, I'm like
kid on a doorstep vibe.
Honestly. And I was just kind of like,
what do I do?
What do I do? So I was just like, okay, cool. I'm not going to panic because I've got my son too, who's 6 months. And I'm like, I've got this child.
I'm a mother of 3 now.
Yeah, if he starts crying, like, do I take him out of the buggy? I'm thinking like, what's too much? Like, she hasn't really told me anything.
She hasn't left me with any instructions.
No, because if it was me, I wouldn't do that. But if I did anything like that, I'll be like, you know, if he cries, shake the buggy or say like, shh, shh, or like, you know what I mean?
I would definitely do that.
I wouldn't even leave my kid with a stranger.
Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, she came back after like 10 minutes. Like, I needed to get off the next stop. So I'm thinking like, if you don't come back, do I get off?
Yeah.
But I've said I'll watch your child. Like, it was like, yeah, it was actually sending me, I was like overthinking a lot. And people were looking at me.
And like, what's she going to do in this? Almost like, is this a hidden camera situation?
Yeah, I know. Well, I would have, I think I would have
passed.
I think I would have missed my stop.
You would have had to,
because I'm like,
you would have had to.
I can't just get off and leave that baby. Anyway, she came back and then like she was talking to me saying thank you so much. But I think she was just, one, she was very young. I think maybe she was a bit overwhelmed. She told me that she had 6 kids. Yeah. 6.
And she was young.
She was young. Which, like, nothing against that. But
no,
I'm just
no,
like,
obviously not. But as in, like,
wow.
She's got 6 kids.
Yeah, and maybe it was just like, oh, you know, I'm just going because I'm so used to... I don't know. Like, I don't know. But yeah, we had a great chat, and then... Well, I was going to say, should we exchange numbers? And, like, I think we were getting there, but then my stop came and I just got off and I just thought... Whew.
If you're listening to this now... Get in touch. We
can go on a play date. Yeah. I liked your vibe, but just don't...
You can watch her kid next and then it's fair
please.
While she goes to the
I think
toilet.
I even voice noted you when I came off the train. Because I was thinking, so like in like a...
That's crazy. I can't... But she must have been so desperate to go. She must have been so desperate to go to the toilet.
everyone has their own vibe.
Yeah.
I would have had to take True.
Yeah.
But don't care about the buggy.
Yeah.
If someone teeps my buggy, you're a loser. But like,
I do wonder if I would have just pissed myself.
Yeah, but you can take Amira at 6 months.
Take
you can
her
take
out
her
of the
out.
buggy.
You can walk down the train, leave the buggy,
shimmy your knickers down, and have a wee on the toilet with them.
Easy.
Yeah. She made a crazy decision, but it worked out well because she trusted you.
Yeah.
There you go.
I must have a trusting face.
Not that and the guy on the plane.
I know. I don't know why I have these stories. I don't know why I have these stories.
When are they going to invent someone else going to the toilet for you? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, I know. Same. You know when you're lying in bed?
Yeah.
And you're like, I can't be bothered, but now I can't go back to sleep.
You know what the worst is? When you're at a festival and you're in a tent and you need a wee and you're like...
Babe, I'll just go outside the festival and pull my knickers out.
I just go outside the tent.
Sorry, yeah.
If it's 6 a.m, like, just best believe I'm pissing outside the tent.
Same. I haven't got time. And also the toilets are nasty. No, I'm like...
I would rather pee outside.
Yeah, same.
Sorry. Like, if it's a nice little area, I'm not bothering anyone. It's not on anyone's staff. It's the earth at the end of the day.
It's natural.
It's the earth.
This is how we're meant to be.
What else were we going to talk about today? There was a couple more things. We're disgusting. You become disgusting as a mum,
I'm sorry. In Jamaica,
yeah,
I will get out of the car, and pee. When I was pregnant, God help me needing to go to the toilet. No, I will stop on the motorway and open the two. Guys, you need to know about this. Get out of the car and open the 2 doors so no one can see you that way or that way.
Take us.
You can't hold it when you're pregnant.
We have to as women. It's not fair. Like, men can just go anywhere, anytime. It's a whole thing for us.
It's the same thing, though. If you can go anywhere, anytime. I mean, people might think we're disgusting.
It's a bit more exposing for women, though.
It depends where you're going, yeah.
Obviously, that's what I'm trying to say. But men can kind of just go...
Oh, yeah. They can hide it, yeah.
A bit more techie for us. What else were we going to talk about today?
I don't know, but I feel like that's quite disgusting. And right now, in my head, is I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. Sorry, guys.
Izzy sings on every episode, I feel. Maybe we'll do a little montage of your little singing.
Guys,
one more time.
I'm a dog, I'm a mutt.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm a DJ. This is my job.
She does vocals too.
The vocals.
Yeah. Oh my God, actually, I just saw that you posted that you're getting... is her name Molly?
Oh, yeah, Molly, yeah.
Are you getting Molly on...
City Splash.
City Splash, I love her so much.
Come.
Obviously.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know, if you follow me, you know, but I have a stage at City Splash. And this year,
Thank you, producer Joss.
Yeah, this year it's a little bit different because I wanted to do something a tiny bit different. My stage is always new dancehall, like that's my brand, that's my thing. But this year, there's a lot of artists that I'm really, really into who aren't dancehall, and I thought, fuck it, I'm just gonna get them. So I've got Sasha Keeble.
Yeah, love that.
100%.
But also, you do what you want on your stage, no?
Yeah, and also she's my brethren, and big up Sasha, she's fucking killing it.
Yeah, she's killing
We've
it.
said this before about Sasha.
100%. Not the Sasha podcast.
I know. I've got Molly, and then like the rest I'll leave as a surprise.
Okay, cool.
I've left all my DJs are dancehall vibes.
I think we have to get the whole crowd.
No, I think, okay, this might be an exclusive or it might come out after. I have asked Molly's team, well, City Splash,
social
to ask
media
Molly's team, if I can do a competition to get 10 girls to come on stage to do it with her, because I think we need that. Even 20 girls.
That's anyone that wants to come.
Yeah, exactly. But I want to do a competition because I saw when she did AG, she put something out. But, you know, like...
That's a sick idea.
Because she's an up-and-coming artist, she might not have all the baddies yet.
Yes.
In London, but I feel like I can get them out.
We've got a baddie network, surely.
100%. Yeah, I'm like, come on. So that might be happening.
Heard it here first.
Yeah, and
I think so.
I'm doing a warm-up party. Well, I have like a night called Formula Bad. Mm-hmm. And I'm doing a warm-up party, and I'm going to be promoting it on every single show.
You're going to be sick of it.
You're going to be sick of it. If you like to dance, if you like to have a good time, if you like to wind up yourself, if you're single and you might want to find someone to mingle with.
You want to hear new music. Meet new artists,
see
DJs.
Surprise guests who I'm not announcing. Come, 23rd of May at Under. The tickets, I put out pre-sale and they all sold out, which I can't believe because honestly I was like I was so shook because like selling tickets is kind of scary.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, after doing my 1 month residency at Donya and like the constant being like, buy this, buy that, but like, you know, that's what you're here for. People want to see you.
Yeah, exactly.
And like it's that's literally part of your job, but it's scary because you're like, gosh, this needs to sell.
Yeah. Well, tickets first release will be out very soon.
Yeah.
Please talk about your pop-up.
I actually just want to back that up because you did the afters at Carnival at Under.
Yeah.
It was such a vibe.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, it was vibes. It was like everyone there is just like just really enjoying themselves. Like,
yeah, no one cares.
No one cares,
yeah,
but everyone's there to have fun because sometimes these afters can be so serious.
Yeah.
And like just taking themselves way too seriously, but it was so fun. Had such a good,
and there was really like great people who passed through as well. Like,
I think so.
Trust me, if you're going to come, you're going to be partying with great people.
And also, I think I would call it somewhere that like if you really want to dance.
Yeah, if you want to dance. Don't come if you don't want to dance. That's why I always say.
I'm not going to it's not a sit down thing because also like I like to sit down and chat. That's not formula bad.
Yeah.
It's not. Maybe have like one cheeky cigarette, one cheeky Vogue, and then get back on the dance floor.
You can chat in the toilet.
That's it. You're allowed a loo break and a ciggy, and that's it. And then get back on the dance floor. My pop-ups, my 1 month residency is done. I just done Jerkish. Trying to think what else I've got lined up, guys. I don't think
you just did amazing content, which I thought was like 20 out of like.
That was my summer walking video.
Tier.
What did you think of it?
It was so good. Even the filter, you know, like so. Like I noticed everything, babe.
Yes,
The way you cook the eggs, like the eggs were popping off.
Thank you.
It's hard to cook a good fried egg, you know.
That's like the perfect fried egg.
It was perfect.
Someone wrote in the comment, which was like a backhanded, like kind of he was trying it on, but it was also a little bit backhanded. Wrote, "You can burn my eggs anytime."
Really?
Burn. I was like thinking, I didn't even reply because I might even do a video reply showing how.
Burn?
Thank you, because you know, like when people underdo fried eggs, they're just so used to having like the floppy white on the egg. Disgusting. I can't eat them like that. That was the most perfect fried egg you've ever seen.
It was 10-10.
Thank
you even put the hot oil on top of the yolk.
Thank you. Basted it.
Come on, girl.
Thank you.
I'm not a chef, and you know that's how I love my eggs.
That's how I like my eggs. So crispy at the bottom, but then also you still got the runny yolk. It's an art.
It is an art.
Thank you.
It was
That's
great.
why I had this conversation last night. It's so hilarious. That is why I do not order fried eggs when I go out for breakfast ever, because no one makes them how I like it, and I don't want to bother the chef by being so particular about my eggs.
Yeah.
So I just get scrambled. I just order scrambled because I know I'm going to be disappointed by a fried egg.
Or a boiled egg.
Do you like a boiled egg?
Well, you used to have them on the toilet, didn't you? Sorry, I had to.
That's probably why I have the egg ick now, because my mum's traumatised me from force feeding me boiled eggs while I do a poo, and I'm 6 months old. Mental.
Epic. All right, well, I think let's go back on the kiddies. Let's go back to the kids after the eggs. I've got something I could say
Tell
as well.
me.
True, I've just started feeding him properly.
How's it going?
So I started at 4 months,
yeah,
but I was just giving him baby rice. It wasn't for the nourishment. It was for his mouth to that's why I did devotion.
Maybe to shut him up because he loves to chat.
Please. It's got even worse. The chatting.
I can't believe how much of a chatty patty he is.
Oh, honestly.
Anyway.
It's like going for it. So yeah, started with the baby rice.
Yes.
Now I'm making like kind of basic, but he likes peas, sweet corn, and carrots as one.
Yeah.
Eating it,
great.
Smashing it,
Perfect.
love it. Watermelon, loving. Apples,
great.
hate. Pear, hate.
Fine.
Completely different taste buds to Ocean.
Fine.
Completely different experience.
Fine.
And I just want to say, when you're weaning, it can be a very scary experience, especially like you're constantly thinking that they're going to choke.
Yeah.
How am I going to what do I do if they choke? And I am not a nervous person when it comes to that. I don't know why. I just feel like...
Do you feel like...
Babies have like a reflux that is in them.
It's natural.
And unless it's like a pea or popcorn or something...
Yeah. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, if it's blended, mushed up, I don't think...
We don't see how they're going to choke. I mean, look on the government website for more
don't put,
help. And also the recommended age is 6 months. We both started early with the girls. But I also, again, I do think it's a cultural thing as well, because my family did that. But we started on baby rice just to get them used to it and just to fill them up a little bit more.
Yeah, Ocean was like eating an oxtail at 6 months. I should post that picture.
Oh my God,
we'll post that picture of Ocean with the oxtail. Yeah. But yeah, I put like a massive, this is what I was going to say, I put a massive spoonful in Chu's mouth.
Oh yeah.
Not intentionally.
Yeah.
It was a bit much for him, and then he was gipping, and then I didn't panic, and I was just like, let me, because like, what is he choking on? And he just skipped it up.
Okay.
So I was like...
He didn't want it.
No, he did. It was too much.
Oh, as in he managed to get it out.
He got it out. Yeah. He just got it out. So I'm like, I think like it's such a scary time and it's such a scary thing, especially for like the first time.
100%.
But it will be fine.
I'm going to tell you the book that I use, which was called How to Wean Your Baby. I'm just going to get the author's name. That is what I use. I think it worked. How to Wean Your Baby by Charlotte.
Let me see it.
This is the book that I use. My sister used this one as well, so this is really probably boring for the listener. Charlotte Sterling Reed. And then basically, like, I skipped some of the steps, I'm not going to lie, because it was a lot. Because it was like, I'm going to just make this up now. Like, day one is like potato. The next day is like carrot. And then you just go through all the vegetables and you mush them all up and then you give it to them as puree and then you work your way through that. But obviously you get a lot of waste with that. So the other thing is that you can do is I bought those ice tray things that are made specifically for food.
I have that.
So once I'd blend it, I'd put it into that because then I'll be like, well, you can have that another day or another meal or whatever, and that was that done. But it's a bit of a slog, I'm not gonna lie, the weaning, innit?
I've just got this I actually got it sent from Tommy Tippy, so I'm gonna promote it. It's actually really good. Yeah, we do love Tommy Tippy, and they sent me like loads of different things to try, and it's an all-in-one. It's really compact, small, steams, and then blends.
Nice. I've not even seen that. Show me
I'm gonna put that up as well.
Because what was I gonna say about weaning? Actually, it is a lot, and it's not. Oh yeah, the other thing is you don't have to do baby-led weaning. You can do parent-led weaning, right? But we both did baby, so it's what you prefer. Like sometimes now Amira won't even, if I want to feed her a yogurt, she's like no, and she that could be a massive tantrum for us in the house if she wants to feed herself the yogurt and I'm not letting her.
Let them know.
Do you? Sometimes the mess, it just kills me.
It kills me too. You just have to get something on the floor.
It's true. You just have to get used to it. Really.
I think it's a Tommy Tippy food prep machine. That's what it's called.
Okay, nice.
It's kind of expensive. But I think it's worth it.
Could be on your baby shower list.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on my baby shower list. Or like something a
grandparent could get you as like a nice gift
that
I'm going to put out there.
Wasn't on there.
But I think we live and we learn. We live and we learn with the bit. I think we dedicate part of an episode soon to, I think, our favourite things that we use with the babies, with the kids, and then the things that we found a bit like overhyped.
And hospital bag.
Yeah, things like that. I think we should do that.
Bag, yeah. I had something else.
What do you want to do?
I wanted to talk about childcare.
Okay.
Because I've been having a bit of a big mare since my partner's been working nights. I work nights, and if I'm going to be totally honest, like me and my mum, we don't have the best relationship. Just don't really see eye to eye on a lot of stuff anymore. Anyway, I think I'm finally getting. I think me and my mum's relationship is finally getting better. And how it's getting better is my mum's actually pulling the weight I feel she should be pulling as a grandma. And I think this is the problem. I feel she should be pulling that weight. She feels like she's not a grandma. She's still about outside. You know, she's gallivanting the streets and doing her thing. Good for you.
Good for you.
And I think that's where we were clashing at the moment. Because I was kind of saying like, but you should be helping me. And she's like, but I'm busy. And then I'm like,
but I need you.
I need your help. And she's like, well, I'm not a grandma, I'm a glandma, and I'm outside. And I'm like, I hear you, but please, can you just help me? And then it's kind of like, I don't know, I can go into this deeper on another episode, because I feel like it might be quite relatable to like people who don't really get along with mums and like see eye to eye, and it's like hard. There's a deeper thing about it.
Do you think also like that means your network like of people that look after Ocean and True, like you have to like hit up different people because of that?
Yeah, but I only have a few people I trust. Like one of my aunts, she was like the main person, but she's been living in Spain now, so it's like she'll take them, but I have to drop them in Spain, which is great. But also, and then I have my other aunt who doesn't live far, but like she's always in Italy. So anyway,
they're all outside.
All of my family is outside. Okay,
they've done their baby
honestly,
rearing.
They're
era.
outside. I'm fuming. I'm gonna be inside for my kids. You hear me? I'm in. If you're watching this in 20 years or whatever, I'm inside for you. I'm inside. Okay. So my mum.
She'll still be DJing.
No, I'll be.
She'll
inside.
be producing.
Yeah, I'll be producing inside.
Izzy inside.
I'll have the grandkids here.
Yeah, nice.
Calm. My mum has been taking True every Friday.
Nice.
For a sleepover.
That's lovely.
And she'll come in Friday morning. She'll drop Ocean to nursery, pick Ocean up from nursery, and then take True for the night. And it's honestly kind of life-changing.
That's amazing.
I mean, I still have Ocean.
Because obviously Ocean's in nursery on a Friday.
Yeah, and if the other thing is
girl.
like Saturday, I get to spend the day with just Ocean. And
That's
having
nice.
2 kids, Ocean, I can see like she needs that time with her mum. She needs it, the bonding time, and finally I'm getting to do it. So yeah,
it's nice. It must be nice to have that one-on-one time, because obviously she was the first and used to have that so much.
Yeah, and also
she must
like,
miss it so much.
She is like the princess of the world.
She's the boss.
She is honestly
She's
the boss. Yeah,
we
she's
love
the
her.
Boss. But yeah,
love Ocean. And I just noticed your chain, which is actually so cute.
Oh, Ryan bought me this.
No way.
Yeah.
That's really cute. What a lovely thoughtful gift.
It is a thoughtful gift, isn't it?
Nice. I love that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do one shout out for a mum.
Okay.
And mine is gonna be just a bit different. She's called Melis Cooks, and she's a Turkish Cypriot cook, and I love her, and her content's like 10/10, and she's so sweet, and I love her, and she cooks really amazing food. So you should follow her on Instagram, and she has a cookbook. So love Melis. That's my shout out. I don't know if you've got any.
Okay, I'm gonna shout out her mum, but before I shout her out, Susie's got the giggle. Sorry, I always call her Suze.
The phone died and something happened, and it really made me laugh, and I can't stop laughing. So I really apologise if I laugh at a really inappropriate bit. I'm trying to not laugh.
Yeah, I'm not going to look at her. I'm going to look at you. So
do you know what I'm going to do? I don't want to be disrespectful. It's just so I don't start laughing. I'm just going to look at my phone.
Okay, so I'm going to shout out my friend Saf. She's a makeup artist, and her son has eczema, and she's made this new balm called Jams Jars, and she sent me some, and it's honestly so good. It's like, I never say this right. Is it shea butter or shea butter?
Oh yeah. Shea butter.
Shea butter.
Is it
yeah,
shea?
I don't know.
Agreed.
I don't want to say it wrong. And it's got arnica in it. It's got cloves, chamomile, I think. But it's really nice on the skin. All natural, 100% natural.
And Izzy showed me the Insta, and it looks really cute. So we'll post it on our stories.
Yeah, she has got like people who've tried it, and it works. Okay. Please ignore her. Anyway, it works, and I'm shouting out Jams Jars. Okay,
Love
make
you.
sure you buy it. We're wrapping this up because I can't continue with this. Okay, she's got the giggles. Bye.